Every single day, millions of people stare at numbers on a screen, watching their money rise and fall with the rhythm of a world they cannot control. The stock market is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools ever created by human civilization. And yet, for most people, it becomes a source of anxiety, regret, and financial loss. Not because the market is broken, but because the investor is. The question has never been whether the market will grow over time. History has answered that with overwhelming clarity. The real question is whether you, as an investor, can survive your own emotions long enough to benefit from that growth. That is the central challenge. That is the invisible war being fought every single trading day. They are not investing. They are gambling with extra steps, driven not by analysis but by feeling. The market drops 5% in a single afternoon. News headlines scream uncertainty. Social media floods with predictions of collapse. And somewhere, an investor who spent years carefully building a portfolio makes a decision in 45 seconds that undoes all of it. They sell. They lock in their losses. They tell themselves they will buy back in when things stabilize. But things never stabilize the way they imagined. The market recovers, often faster than anyone expects. And that investor watches from the sidelines as the opportunity slips away. Patience is not passive for this investor. It is a deliberate, active strategy, one who has studied the history of markets. One who understands that volatility is not the enemy, but rather the price of admission for long-term returns. When the market drops, this investor does not panic. They ask a different question entirely. Not, should I sell? But, is this an opportunity to buy more at a lower price? This is the mindset that Benjamin Graham described in his landmark work, The Intelligent Investor. Graham argued that the market is not a machine that measures value accurately in the short term. It is a voting machine in the short run and a weighing machine in the long run. In other words, prices in the short term are driven by emotion, sentiment, and crowd psychology. The margin of safety is not pessimism, it is wisdom. He called it Mr. Market. Imagine that every day, a business partner named Mr. Market knocks on your door and offers to either buy your shares or sell you his at a specific price. Some days Mr. Market is euphoric, offering prices far above what the business is actually worth. Other days, Mr. Market is terrified, offering prices far below true value. The intelligent investor does not follow Mr. Market's mood. They use it. When Mr. Market is irrationally fearful, the disciplined investor buys. When Mr. Market is irrationally exuberant, the disciplined investor holds back or sells. This requires something most people struggle to develop, emotional independence from the crowd. Consider two investors who both start with $10,000. The first investor trades frequently, reacts to every market movement, and makes decisions based on headlines and gut feelings. The second investor selects fundamentally strong businesses, holds them through volatility, and adds to their positions during downturns. Over 20 years, the difference in their outcomes is not marginal. It is staggering. Compound growth rewards patience in a way that no amount of clever short-term trading can replicate. Warren Buffett, perhaps the most famous student of Benjamin Graham, has said that his favorite holding period is forever. That statement sounds simple, but it contains a profound truth about how wealth is actually built. It is not built through speed, it is built through time. The market rewards those who can delay gratification, who can sit with uncertainty, who can resist the urge to do something when doing nothing is actually the superior choice. The intelligent investor does not conquer the market. They conquer themselves. It is temperament. It is the ability to remain rational when the world around you is not. It is the discipline to follow a process even when that process feels uncomfortable. Every market crash in history has eventually been followed by recovery and new highs. Every period of panic has eventually given way to growth. The investors who captured those recoveries were not the ones who predicted them. They were the ones who stayed. Building wealth through investing is ultimately a practice of the mind. It demands that you understand your own psychology, your own biases, your own emotional triggers. It demands that you build a system and trust that system, even when your instincts scream otherwise.